rotate it. Okay, so we're going to join again.
How's that?
Just rotate the stand. Just put it off the parts.
How's that? Anyone? Try that.
Anyway, I'm going to get started. He can mess around as he does. Okay, so we're going to come down on the ground. We're going to go into a box position. So hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. I want you to roll up as high as you can. Lengthen it down. Roll up. Roll down. Drive the chin up. So again, roll the spine up. Tuck the chin towards your chest. Roll down. Drive the chin. Okay. From there, we're going to place the hand on the back of your elbow. You're going to sit your hips back onto your heels, and you're going to rotate. So elbow comes to elbow, eyes follow the elbow, any feedback on the angle.
Sideways.
Yeah, so just
I'm gonna have to just rotate it.
Just rotate.
Sorry, people.
And we're going to change sides. So you're going to bring the hand onto the back of the head. You're going to sit down, elbow to elbow, rotate. Trying to get as much space as you can in between the shoulder blades. Good.
Oh. Is that okay? Just go for it. It's recording.
And then we're going to fire up the glutes a little bit. So hands underneath the shoulders. You're going to bring the knee out to the side. Keep the arms straight. So keep the wrists underneath the shoulders. Try not to sway into it. Glutes are active. And change sides. Same idea. Drive the knee out. Fire up the glutes. Just want to work through the hips a little bit. How are we doing, man?
You're good.
Okay.
You're welcome, Ellen.
So, shin in front, shin to the side. So you're coming up sitting. You're going to bring your hands back if you need to. Otherwise, your hands are here. And we're going to rotate side
There we go. That's better.
to side.
Now I can see you better.
I don't know if you'll be hired as a cameraman, let's be honest. Side to side.
You think this could do landscape, but it just does portrait. I don't get it.
And change over, but I did it the other day. That's what I don't understand.
Uh,
And change over, side to side. Just looking to get some movement in the hips. And then we're going to go hip flexor. So you're going to go world's greatest stretch. So you're going to set it, turn Casey. You're going to set it up. Push-up position. You're going to step your right hand forward, glide your hips forward, drive the knee out, and the hand that's close to the foot rotates up, eyes follow your fingertips. Going to change sides, lengthen forward, glide up. Then just fire up the back of the legs. You're going to come standing, you're going to reach out one arm, opposite leg's going to kick in front. Just firing up the back of the legs. And then we're going to go for 10 squats. So for your squat, you're going to set it up, feet are hip distance apart, drive the knees out. We're going to squat down, come back up, squat down, come back up. Just going to go for 10. I'm going to lose a layer. Okay. From there, what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna tell you what you need. You are gonna, for this round, you're gonna need a chair, a box, something to squat onto, and you will also need maybe a set of soup cans or 2 light water bottles or 2 light dumbbells. I'm going to show you the exercises. First exercise we're going to do is a squat. So I want you to come sitting down. You're going to bring one foot in towards your center. The heel of the other leg is down. You're going to drive through the floor. You're going to come up, come back down. So essentially, you're using one leg to get out of the chair. This is going to be your stabilizer. I don't want a lot of your weight going through your front leg. I want your knee to go out in front. I don't want it to roll in. So as you're coming up, do not let it roll in. As you're coming down, do not let it roll in. So push through the foot, come up, come back down. The higher the surface is, the easier it is. The lower the surface is, the harder it is. So we're going to do between 5 and 8 reps on each side. And then we're going to do T's. We did these the other day, but we're just going to focus on one movement. And we're going to do like 15 to 20 reps. The idea is you're coming down, lying down, soup cans in hand, or nothing at all. You're going to turn the thumbs up. You're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together, come back down. So you're going to come onto the floor, lengthen the arms out, chin towards the chest, thumbs up, come back down, thumbs up towards the ceiling. You want your thumbs up to set your shoulder position because I want your shoulder blade going down your back. So if you have your arm out to your side and you turn your thumb up towards the ceiling, your shoulder blade should come down your back. So if the single leg squat is not for you, you can grab a weight, you can just squat. As in, you're going to squat down, come back up. Single leg, you're going to come down, step it up. Any questions? Where are my spectacles? Okay, we're good. Okay, so we're going to come down. So move that foot in slightly. You're going to grip the ground, the heel, the ball, the toes, everything's on the floor, heels down. You're going to stand up, come back down, stand up, come back down. It's slow and controlled on the way back down. Don't fall into it. If you need to, use something to keep your balance, but ideally that heel out in front is keeping your balance. If you need to make it harder, you can bring that leg off the floor. I'm going to go one more and change sides. If it's too much on your knees, you're just going to squat in general. So 2 feet on the ground, drive up, come down. You're going to do more reps. So you probably do about 15 to 20 reps on that one if you're doing 2 feet on the ground. So you're going to bring the foot in, heels down. Stand it up, come back down. Stand up, come back down. So this is just your stabilizer. Heels down to stabilize you, drive up, come back down. Slow and controlled on the way back down. Don't just fall into it. Two to go. Any questions? Then we're going to go to your thumbs up. Okay, we're good. So thumbs up. If you have soup cans, if you've got small dumbbells, whatever you have, I'm okay with nothing because it's going to burn regardless. So you're going to come down. You're going to lengthen the arms out at shoulder height. Your thumbs are going to face up. Your chin towards your chest, gaze towards the floor. You're going to contract and relax. You're driving your shoulder blades in towards your spine. If you have a TRX, you can do TRX rows. But this is an easy one to do, and it's going to burn through here. We're going to go for 15 reps, ideally, maybe 20. See where you're at. You just want to get a burn. Reps is all going to be dictated on how it's feeling throughout your body. Okay, then we're going to go back to your squat. So we're going to come up. You can either 2 legs, but ideally I want 1 leg coming down, come up. So at this, I'm going to go from the side, plant the foot, heels down, stand up, come back down. Use this leg as a tripod, kind of hold you there. If you need to make it harder, bring the leg up, drive it up. Did Michelle make it? I don't know. So we're going to go between 8 and 10. My cameraman's giggling at me. So 8 to 10 on each side. And then change sides. So you should feel it in the front of the leg, especially the leg that's doing most of the work to get you up and down. So keep that knee in neutral, come down, drive it up. Good. We're going to go one more and change it up. So we're going to come down. If you have kettlebells, if you have a TRX, you may do a row. You can do a TRX row. But really and truly, this is going to burn just as much. So coming down, thumbs up, squeeze the glutes, chin towards the chest. Contract, relax. Contract, relax. Make sure your neck is nice and long, so draw your shoulder blades down your back. I've got 3 more to go. I'm starting to feel a burn. And rest. So we're going to go with 4 rounds, so that's round 2 done. We're going to go back to your squat. So you're either doing double or we're going to go single. So bring the foot kind of in towards the midline of the body, heels down. The heel, the ball, the toes are all down on the ground, gripping. You're going to raise up, come back down. Working through the behind, front of the leg. If you need to make it harder, find a lower surface. If you need to make it easier, elevate the surface. And we're going to change sides. Heel, ball, toes, everything's down on the foot. Grip the ground. Lengthen the leg out. The heel's in front if you need it. Set the shoulders back. You're going to stand up. Sink back down. Good. Try not to fall into it. If you've never done these before, 5 to 8 is generally enough. I'm going to do one more and rest. Thumbs up. Come down on the ground. Thumbs are up. Set the shoulder blades down your back, your neck. It's nice and long. Chin towards your chest. Drive it up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, in towards the spine. I'm going to go one more, hold up, and come down. These guys are the ones that get lazy from our posture being here, looking at our phone, driving, sitting on the sofa, being on the computers. That's why you always want to give these guys a bit of work. Is your phone on silent there, handsome? And we're going to go again. So last round, wherever you're at. If it's too much on your knees, you're just going to squat 2 legs. If you can, try and do the last round. So come onto the heel with the front leg. Drive the foot down. Knee stays in front. You can go out to the side. I just don't want it rolling in. So we're going to drive up, come back down. We good?
Mm-hmm. Needs it, hey. So.
We're going to go 2 more. And then change sides. So start seated, heels out, arms are up, push through the heel, the ball, the toes of the feet, drive up. Just watch where that knee's going. Should just be going out in front. I'm gonna go for 2 more and rest. Okay, last set on the thumbs up. If you need to get rid of the weight that you have, feel free. If you want to row on a TRX or use a kettlebell, that's fine. Otherwise, you're coming down. Roll the shoulders down your back, drive your thumbs up. Chin towards your chest, drive your shoulder blades in towards your spine. And rest. Okay, now we're going to mix it up. We're going to do an exercise to work the lower body, the back of the lower body, and we're going to do some push-ups because they're my favorite. So, we've got 2 options for how to work the back of the body. You're either going to do a walkout, so you're going to come down on the ground. Can you see me? So drive the shoulder blades onto the mat. So I don't want your arms up here. I want the shoulder blades down. You're going to bring the toes up. You're going to lift the hips. And you're going to walk out. Slow and controlled. When you get to the end, heels are down, bums off the ground. And then you're going to walk it back in. Okay? That's option 1. That's your bridge walkout. Or you can do a kettlebell swing depending on what you've got at home. You can use a dumbbell to do this, you can use a kettlebell, whatever you've got. So if you're used to doing a kettlebell swing, by all means go to a kettlebell swing. So what I want to do, you're going to come down, you're going to sink down. So you're going to kind of squat down into it and you're going to pull the kettlebell towards you. That's your starting position. Your spine stays in this position. You're going to pull the kettlebell towards you, pop up. Pop up. Just do a T-Rex, keep those elbows in, pop it up. If you're comfortable with the kettlebell swing, by all means do your kettlebell swing. Keep your spine nice and long, gaze towards the kettlebell, and as you're coming up, squeeze the glutes. Otherwise, we're going to do the wall walk.
Do not let go.
Do not let go. That's not from experience that he's saying that. Thank you very much. Okay, we're going to go push up. It's going to be an eccentric push up, so I want you to take as long as you can to get down onto the floor. So hands underneath your shoulders, feet are together, legs are active, glutes active, core is active. You're going to take as long as you can. 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 6, however long it takes you. You want hands just past shoulder distance, and you want your elbows to come by your sides, not out by your ears, because then I'm in this ugly position and I'm trying to get you into that nice long position. So I'm just going to show you one more time. So set it up, feet together, squeeze the glutes, core is active, do not sink into your lower back. I'd rather your hips be up a little bit higher, and you're just coming down as slow as you can. Any questions? Pretty good. Okay. So we're going to go bridge walkouts or a kettlebell swing. If you've got a 12 kg kettlebell swing, you might need to go for 20. to get a little bit of a burn. Otherwise, we're just going to go for your walkouts. So you're going to come down on the ground, arms up at shoulder height. You're going to glue your shoulder blades down to the ground. Heels are down. You're going to push through the heels, engage through the bum, lift the bum up. And then you're going to slow and controlled walk the feet all the way out. Push through the heels, squeeze the bum, then you're going to walk in. So you should feel the back of the body firing to hold you in that position. Keep the hips up. It's all about time under tension, so the longer your muscles are working, the harder they're going to have to work. So that's why I want you to keep the bum up. If you need to break, come down, but ideally I'd like you to stay up. Keep the hips up. If you need to make it a little bit easier, bring your hands back down onto the ground. Walking it out. And we're going to go for one more. So walk it out. Try and take 10 steps. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drive the heels down, squeeze the bum. We're going to hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down. You're going to flip it over. I want 5 to 8 to 10 controlled fall downs, not push-ups. So set it up. Hands underneath your shoulders, feet come together, legs are active, glutes are active. We're coming down, slow, controlled. Control, 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 control. Then Aaron, right face plant. Come back up. Control, control. Squeezing. The body's rigid. It's like a plank. Nice work. This is where you build your strength and your push-ups. So coming down, elbows coming by your sides. Shoulders are slightly sliding forward. Now I'm going to go 2 more. Body's nice and tight. Plank position. Drive it down. Slow, controlled, resist it. 1 more. Coming down. If that didn't feel like work, do another 5, 6, 10 quick push-ups. Okay, so you're going to go walkouts or push-ups, or sorry, walkouts or kettlebell swings. It's up to you. So, arms up, shoulder blades onto the mat. Heels down, toes are up. Push through the heels, engage through the back of the body. We're going to take 10 steps, so the small controlled. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it there. Keep the glutes off the ground. You're levitating. Come back in. Drive the hips up. Walk it out. Hips are up. And come back in. Walk it out. Hips are up. Keep walking. And we're going to go 2 more. Pots. Okay. Keep working. Drive it out. And then last, someone say face plant. And last one, hold it out, squeeze the glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Gonna flip it over, push up. So hands underneath your shoulders, legs come together. Ideally I'm in a nice tight plank position right now. Hips are not down, hips are up slightly. Everything's active, and now I'm gonna come into that fall down. Slow and controlled. Try and take as long as you can. Elbows coming down by your sides, neck is nice and long. You're not wearing your shoulders as earrings, so drive them down the back. And again, coming down. 2 to go. It's all about time under tension. Get the muscles working. And if you need to do another 5 push-ups, feel free. And some 5 push-ups.
I'm watching.
Oh, you're watching.
You can break a sweat.
You're supervising. Okay. Arms are up, shoulder blades down, heels down, toes are up. Okay. Push through the heels, engage, 10 small steps. 4, 5, keep the hips up, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hips are up, squeeze the glutes, walk it back in. And again, walking it out, 10 steps, small, controlled, keep the hips elevated. Squeeze. Breaking a sweat. And we're gonna do 2 more. Walk it in, hips are up, walk it out. One more. Hips up, walk out. Hold it there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Flip it over and we're going back to your push-up. What's the time, handsome?
We've got 10.
Yeah, no idea.
No idea. I'm using an old phone right now.
Oh, here's my iPad.
I got it right here. 10:35.
Okay, 10:30.
10:30.
Okay. So we're gonna do one last set of push-ups. So set it up, drive your shoulder blades down your back. You're on your toes, core is active. Take as long as you can. If these are too easy for you, just knock out 20 push-ups there, you'll be fine. So keep the hips up. Do not sink into it. Hips are up. Coming down. Body's working. Now we're going to go for 2 more. And 1 more. And rest. Okay, grab some water. Okay, we're going to do a finisher. Or dessert, as I like to call it. So, not that anyone likes my desserts. So, you what?
I do.
No, you like my real desserts. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go through the exercises. We are gonna do a beast, okay? We have done this one before. So hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your belly button. You're gonna draw your shoulder blade down your back, and you're gonna roll your toes, okay? So roll toes. And what I want you to do is push through the hands, push through the toes, lift the knees up, and you're gonna hold it there for the 20 seconds. It's gonna work core and a little bit of the quads. To make it a little bit harder, what you're gonna do is you're gonna slide your shoulders over your fingertips, okay? If you feel it in your lower back, it means your lower back's too low and you need to raise those knees up a little bit higher. Just gonna make it a little bit harder. That's your first exercise. Second exercise, we're gonna do a wall sit. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna come against a wall, find a wall first of all, come against the wall, slide down, drive the knees out, and you're gonna hold it there. So we're gonna do that for 20 seconds. With the wall sit, you need your hips below your knees. If you're sitting here, I'm afraid you're doing nothing. I want your hips to slide down below your knees, okay? And try and bring the head onto the wall. Any questions? Yes, your quads should burn, but no one's asking anything, that's okay. So we're gonna do 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off.
That means you're doing everything right.
Alternate in between. So we're gonna start with your beast. You ready? Timer. So drive up. So knees come about 2 inches off the ground, draw your shoulder blades down your back. If you can, slide your shoulders over your fingertips. You're breathing, you're working, you're holding it there. No pressure into your lower back. Lift the hips a little bit higher if there's pressure into your lower back. Holding it there. Then you're going to come up. You're going to find a bit of wall. You're going to slide, I'm not sliding down just yet. Then you're going to slide down, hips come below the knees, drive the knees out, you're going to hold it there. Bring your back of your head onto the wall, hold it there. Burning already. Hold it there. Keep working, breathing. And peel yourself off, shake the legs out a little bit. You're going to come back onto the ground. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your belly button, roll your toes, lengthen it up, hold it there. So I'm picking 2 exercises that work the quads because I want to get a little bit of a burn through there. Hold it there, make sure you're breathing. 5 seconds. Coming down. I suggest coming up standing as quickly as you can. Find that wall again. Place the heels down. Slide down. Hips below your knees. Arms out, shoulder height. Bring your head onto the wall. Holding it there. Drive the knees out if you can. Fire everything up. Another 5, 4, 3, and rest. Oh, yeah. Halfway. Okay. We all doing good? We're okay. So set it up. Roll those shoulder blades down your back. Hold it there. Slide your shoulders over your fingertips if you can. No pressure into your lower back. Lift the hips up. We're holding, we're working. Gaze towards the floor. 3, 2, 1. Coming up. Come back down against the wall. He's laughing at me. Slide down. Drive the knees out. Head and chest onto the wall. Arms up, shoulder height. Holding there.
Burning. It's burning.
It's burning. Let's go, people. 5 seconds. And rest. Come back up. Is this the last one? No, we start on this one. Let's go. Hold it there. Knees about 2 inches, 3 inches off the floor. Drive your shoulder blades down your back. Hold it there. We're working. Solid position. Last time on the beast. Coming up, shake out the legs. Find that wall again. Head and chest on the wall. Arms shoulder height. Slide down. Hips should be below your knees. Drive the knees out. Hold it there. Should be a little fun burn going on. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Let's go. Stick with it. Oh, gee. And rest. Whew. Okay, grab some water. Stretch out the legs. How did we do? Okay, I'm going to do some stretching. Loosen out.
Couple of face plants. Some people landed on their butts, and
Okay, they're good.
they're all in pain. We love it.
Okay. So, 1 or 2 stretches. What you're going to do, kneecap is on the floor. You're going to glide your hips forward, and you're going to open up through your hip flexor. So try and squeeze the glute. Muscles work in pairs. When one's resting, one's working. So if you squeeze through this one, this guy gets a little bit more of a stretch. Squeeze the glute, and then side bend, bit of Jane Fonda. and then change sides. So make sure your kneecap feels comfortable. Squeeze the glute, slide forward, side bend. Then we're just gonna, so that was to stretch out through your hip flexor. Now we're gonna stretch out through your quad. So if you need to, grab a bit of the wall, but you're gonna plant the foot. You're gonna bring one foot into your hand. Your knee comes together, your hips, drive your hips forward, and you're trying to bring that heel towards the bum, stretching it through your quads. And change sides. So bring the two knees together. The leg you're standing on, bend that knee slightly. Bring the heel into the bum. Stretch out through the front of the leg. You want a side view, would you? There we go. A little bit for the back of the leg. So you're going to go nice wide stance, point the toes out in front. You're going to push your hips back towards the wall and drop your head down. Bring the weight into the balls of your feet, and you're just going to feel a stretch at the back of the body. Then from there, one for your lower back, you're going to come down onto the ground. One hand on top of the other. Rest your head down, and you're just going to drop your heels side to side, loosening out through your lower back. And then we're just going to finish off on a shoulder clock. So for your shoulder clock, I want you to come side lying. So rest your head in your bicep. You're going to bring your top leg onto the floor. So knee comes down, hip height. And you're just going to lock that leg down with your other, lock that ankle down with your other leg, and you're going to roll around. So you're looking to open up through the rib cage. Keep your hips square in front as you roll around. If you're only getting to here, that's fine, but you're looking to draw a giant circle on the floor. And then changing sides. So side lying, bring your top leg over, pin it down, and then get that arm rolling around. Hit some kettlebells. And relax. Okay, please make sure, eat something, grab some water, and hope to see you next week. Cheerio.